That is the first step. The next step is the tools that you're using. How do you keep up with social media? So in this video, I'm going to give you some tactics that you can apply to your business that are going to relieve a whole lot of stress and give you an easier life with your social media. So how do you keep up with YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and TikTok and all of these different platforms? I have 2 separate sets of social media, guys, and I keep up with them. And I'm gonna give you my secrets today. So the first thing I want to talk about is what you should actually post, okay? So this can be really, really frustrating because there's so many people posting different things, and you look at what they're posting, you think maybe I should be posting that, and it can be very, very confusing, right? So here is the very first strategy you want to go after. First, you've got to know your avatar, or AKA your ideal customer. You want to be super narrow on that. Even if your products and services could reach absolutely everybody out there, you want to narrow focus so that your messaging does not get watered down, okay? Make it about your ideal customer, that person that you want to help. Number 2, you want to go out and you want to make content about their struggles. What are they dealing with? What do they feel? How do you know they're struggling? What's their day? What's happening in their life? Why are they struggling? Focus on those struggles. Talk about the struggles, right? It's like I'm talking about with you right now about the struggle of keeping up with social media, and I'm going to solve that for you today. Talk about your ideal customer and clients' struggles. Then you know that you're going to be able to solve their problems and give them helpful solutions, okay? So that's the first thing that you want to do, and I would challenge you to go out there and create even this week, the next 2 weeks, a new blog post or a new piece of core content every single day on social media. And what do I mean by core content? There should be one platform that's your primary platform that you create all of your content. For me, it's YouTube. And everything from YouTube, I repurpose, right? Sometimes I repurpose other things from other platforms. Like if I have TikTok, sometimes I put them on my YouTube channel. Sometimes they do really well on YouTube. But generally, I take my YouTube videos and I turn them into social media. That is the first step. The next step is the tools that you're using. If you are primarily on one platform and that's your main one and that's where you create all of your content, like I'm mainly on YouTube, right? That's my main place. The rest of them are secondary. Here is a secret. There is a tool out there. There's actually a couple of them, and I will actually I'll link them down below so you can actually check them out yourself. And AppSumo sometimes has some deals on these types of platforms, so go ahead and check them out. MeetEdgar is one of the first ones that I ran into, and it is one that it has evergreen content, okay? So what that means is that you can take all of your social media posts with your beautiful graphics and everything that you've worked so freaking hard on, because I know it's a lot of work unless you're outsourcing it. You're going to upload that all into the system, right? And it's got all of your nice little copy that you've written, all your hard work. And you're going to hook this up to your Instagram account. You're going to hook it up to your Facebook, and you're going to hook it up to your Twitter, and you're going to hook it up to your LinkedIn. And then what happens is and you can put your podcast in there. If you have a podcast, you can put videos in there. Any social media content that you have, it repurposes. You can even put like RSS feeds. So if there's another blog that you know that your demographic loves, you can pull that content in and pull pieces of content from, other creators. The great thing about this is that you go in and you approve all the different content and you set it all up, and then it's consistently posting. And you get to forget about it. Even if you miss a month where you are not creating new content, your content is still getting posted. You still have content posted, and you're not like leaving your social media high and dry. And you can set it up that it only posts a certain amount of time and then it expires. You can set it up so that it always repurposes. The beauty about this, the one thing that I love, is that because it's so easy to fall behind, these platforms that do this, they actually will, kind of carry the load for you. So then you go in, and when you have time, you upload all of your beautiful graphics that you've had time to do. So you get some new ones in there, right? Some new information, and it just starts to, flow it in with everything else. And so then over time, you've built this huge database of branded content that consistently goes out, and the bigger and bigger and bigger it gets, the less frequent certain things post and the more variety you get. And then if you want to post something yourself organically, you could just post it, and it's not like, oh, this is the only post I've posted in a month. It's, oh, this is an extra post. This is a meaningful post. It's a photo of myself that I normally don't post, or something like that. The one that I use right now is socialbee.io. I was able to get a really good deal through AppSumo. It was like $30 for life. And I also just started to use one other one. I'll put the name of it on the screen because I can't think of the name right now. And I'm going to talk about both of them. The first one, socialbee.io, is just like Meet Edgar. And you can set up all of your content and, when things are going to post and all of that, and all these different integrations. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful. And then they also have a concierge where if you need someone to do some graphics for you, I think they're a little bit pricey. I'm a little bit cheaper if you want to hire me to do your graphics. I have a team that does that. They will actually create social media graphics for you and a bunch of other stuff too. So they're really, really great. And that's what I use for my other social media that I'm not don't create my main content for, right? That's a little secret that a lot of people don't know. The other one that I use, that I'm putting the name on the screen because I can't remember the name on the top of my head. This is a new one that I've started to use. And what I love about it is it's a combo of the evergreen and the regular posts. It's a combo of the evergreen and the regular posts. And what I love about it is that you get upload all of the evergreen stuff, the stuff that's never going to expire. Then you can also schedule out certain things that are time sensitive, that are around holidays and things that you don't want to be, post more than once. So the beauty of this is that you have all this amazing evergreen content getting posted, but then you can also go in and plan all of your special things around the holidays. You can plan all of your launches and everything and have those set up months and months and months ahead in advance. And so you don't have to worry about it, right? It's all done. And that is really going to take off a lot of stress, because you're not going to have to go, okay, well, now I've got to, this week is Christmas and I want to do a sale, and now I've got to figure all this out. No, you can pre-plan everything and upload things into the system. And they also give you ideas of all the content that you could possibly post. It helps you, walks you through creating a content calendar. It's a lot more advanced. I will come back and actually give you a full-on tour in this new tool since it's brand new. And I will give you a full tour on exactly my experience with it and how much I enjoy it and all of the different cool things that they've added, because it's really not like any other social media platform out there. The last thing that I want to mention is Instagram. So I have more than one Instagram account. And the thing about Instagram that is very, very important are the hashtags. Of course, your content, that you've hit that nail on the nail on the head, but consistency. The one app that I also love to use for Instagram is Tailwind. Tailwind, though, it's not going to be the evergreen content. It's going to be stuff that you're going to plan out your, what you want your Instagram to look like, which isn't always easy to keep up with. And, you're going to spend a little bit more time because it will run out, if you run out of time, right? So ideally, the best thing to do is to have an evergreen system in place and then mix it with something like Tailwind that, will also post. And so that way you can have both of them working together. And as you create that new content, maybe you first put it up into Tailwind. When it has already posted, then you can put it back into the evergreen and kind of have a system. So then your social media is always going, it's always working for you. And what's done is done, and you can continue on and continue to bring more and more value. Now, also I want to mention the last thing about this is that you can delete stuff and expire things when things get older. I've done that with older videos. Maybe they aren't as high quality. Maybe that's not a topic I want to talk about anymore, or it's something that's been overused or didn't perform that well. You can remove those things. So that is how I keep up with social media. Hopefully it helps you as well. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow.